Welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shane Top.
And I'm Amanda Leanne Kento.
And I'm Chanse McCrary.
Okay, we
Wow.
normally introduce you,
Oh,
but wow.
There's no actual rules, so you're allowed to do that.
Okay, you guys.
Nope, I'm going to mark it on my list.
All right.
Never
Wait,
had
Cancel
that.
this episode.
Wait, the whole thing already?
Yeah.
You guys.
Bye, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
This
was
has
really
been
fun.
great.
I'm Mike Kim.
All right. Chance, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm.
You're so welcome. It was really hard.
Okay,
but
wait. What do you
You're
mean?
here, and well,
No.
we just have to
You're
stick
here,
with it.
and you guys are both so energetic. We're filming this extra early because Ian and Anthony have to do a live stream at like noon.
Yeah,
so
it's
we have to record this like
8:30 in the morning.
it's
I
very
kind of
early.
like it, I'm not going to
Me
lie.
too. See, Chance, I think Chance and I are morning people.
Yeah.
I am a morning person. I just for some reason today.
Hey, morning.
No, I just hate the morning. I don't know why right now I'm feeling just like
Sleepy.
my body feels fine. My eyes are just still.
Your eyes are sleepy.
Maybe it's allergies.
I don't think so. I feel good.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll leave you to your room, honey. Let's go back to our room.
All right. Well, you go
See, I
over
walk
there.
into the mother role. I just fucking walk into
You
it.
don't have to.
I don't have
You
to.
make that choice.
How do you
I
fight
do.
it? I feel like if every time
To
you...
be a slutty teenager? I don't know. What do you,
Yeah,
what
but
should I
that
do?
turns into that at your age it turns into cougar.
Cougar? What the hell? I'm not 55.
I didn't say cougars were 55.
You said cougar.
Now I'm going
Yeah.
to my room.
Bye.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave this convo.
I'm not a cougar.
No, you're not a cougar.
I'm a panther.
What is
no,
that?
no, I'm not. No,
What is that?
No,
What
A
is
black
what is that
panther?
term you
No,
just
no.
made
Hold
up?
on.
I'm a cheetah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good
Big
either.
cats.
What kind of cat? are
Wow.
you?
Again, aging myself.
I'm a tabby.
A
Tabby cat? So you just sit around like old hotels and just hang out?
I don't give any of the big cats.
Yeah.
Lion,
You could
but
kinda
like a
give
tiny little lion.
Yeah, a tiny
Sweet little lion.
Yeah.
Land
I
of
give
the
lion
Woods.
like Wizard of Oz lion.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Cowardly lion.
Like, oh!
I think I give lynx. How do we feel about lynx?
I feel good about
Yeah,
lynx.
Lynx.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
a big cat.
Rare.
Anyways, Chance.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
You've only been here for a year and 2
Some
months.
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Smosh, how do you feel about working here?
And why should you continue?
And this is your exit interview.
Oh shit!
And we're firing
well, it's
you.
been really fun, you guys. It's the best thing ever. It is the best thing ever.
Good.
It's weird having a schedule that's so like 1 week on and then 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
3 weeks off. It's
Yeah.
like, what the hell do I do with all
Mhm.
that time?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Write a pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. That will go nowhere. How many more pilots do I need?
You remember that when I don't know if you guys got that when you first moved to LA. It was like on your time you must write a script and write a pilot
100%.
yeah.
and write a movie and then, get ready for your book.
I need to write a movie.
And you're like, I'm 25. What? I just want to survive.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to pay rent?
Yeah.
It's
But it's you write it in the time when you have time to write it because you're not doing anything else, and then when it comes along, you already have it.
It's fun.
I've still that's been the thing that I probably beat myself up for the most over all these years is I still have never completed a script of any
You
sort.
would write a great pilot, Shane.
I in 2020, like in the middle of lockdown, my like goal
Yeah.
was to write one out. I wrote out
Yeah.
an outline. I like had all this stuff prepared, and then the second I
Sat down.
sit down, I look at that blank page. I just completely.
It's terrifying.
My brain is just. I'm trying to get over, and we did it recently, like a few weeks ago with Angela when
Yep.
she came on, where we wrote like the dumbest sketches. But my perfectionism just really. I was
in the
thinking
way.
though, this is a crazy idea
Okay.
of like, what if we a joke script that would never go anywhere, but just to complete a script, if we slowly wrote a script on this show.
Oh.
Like if one episode of this show we kind of like plan out something
Outline it.
and then like we write the first act in like another episode, like just slowly
All
compile.
of Smosh will write one script.
Oh,
We
wow.
write Smosh the movie too.
Oh, God.
3?
Ghostmates
Yeah,
too?
Smosh the movie 3. Because who knows? Ian and Anthony might have already cooked up Smosh the movie 2.
They might have cooked it up.
That could be true. That could be true. I feel like I did so much pre-pro on before I started writing the script, like so much outlining and character stuff, and before I even start writing, That's the only way I got it out because
I
I would
know.
also get so trapped in my own head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to like sit down and start writing scenes that you think are funny,
Yeah.
and then later organizing them together. But
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like doing that on my own. Like I had a writing partner forever, and we would just write scenes that we thought was really funny. See, I'm not like
Yeah.
a fan of doing it on my own.
I do think I'd probably benefit from working with people, like someone to hold me accountable and
Yeah.
also someone to just kind of. I hear about like when Anthony talks about writing with Ian.
Yeah.
And I realize I'm similar to Ian where I'll throw out a lot of things, but I kind of doubt myself and I go, oh, it's not funny.
Right.
Nah. And I kind of end up throwing it away before I even try.
Yeah.
And that sucks, and that's why nothing ever happens. But it's still one of my like ultimate goals. And I said it before on the podcast. I would like to write something in my life. And even if I just put it in the attic and I never show anyone.
Do it.
It'll happen.
know.
You have an
I want
attic in
to.
your apartment?
No. But I will bust through the ceiling
Oh shit!
and I will
If
just
put it,
put
in
it
an
up
attic,
there.
It's just like on top of the
Across
floorboards.
space.
Birds?
Birds.
It's morning.
But I feel like also it's tough to have that creative energy because this job takes a lot.
Yes, you're
This
right.
job takes a lot, man.
This job
I-
takes a lot.
I write down in the Notes app, everyone writes down
Yeah.
all their shit in the
Yeah.
Notes app.
Yeah.
And I used to use it like in different places, but now I'm just like it's constantly feeding into this job. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, gotta use that for this, gotta use that for this. And then once I use it here, I'm like, well, I don't want to kind of use it anywhere else.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But like this job is probably the most creative job I've ever had.
Really?
100%.
Like the most like exertion of creation.
Yeah.
Really cool words, Amanda. Like really,
Wow.
really cool words. But I feel like growing up or like before this job, it was not that much creation, not much output of creation.
Yeah. I mean, every other job I've worked on before this was just a straightforward acting job. So you're put in such parameters.
Yeah.
Did
That-
you ever have like a blue collar working job?
I never, ever worked any job other than acting.
Wow.
What?
No, because I started
Wow.
acting so young. Like,
But you're really nice to service workers also, because a lot of people who don't work.
yeah.
No, the people who go, I've been in the service industry are actually the worst people
Really?
to come to a
No!
restaurant. Yes.
no.
Oh, I've been in the service industry.
Okay,
I
but
totally understand.
My brother,
People that say that are the people who work there for like a month.
Yeah, no.
A
it's
month.
true.
They're like,
It's
yeah, I
true.
My-
get it. It's like, no, you don't.
because
No, you don't.
my brother was a waiter for a long time, and he makes sure to tip really well because he remembers. It probably also depends on what type of service job you worked too, like what restaurant maybe.
100%.
Because I feel like it's all service jobs are probably. I openly just admitted I've never worked.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. though.
But I imagine all service jobs have very similar types of like pains and obstacles, but every single one is probably so different from the other.
so
Oh,
different.
so I've worked service my whole life.
Yeah, me too.
Like since I was 13.
Same.
Hey.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
I was a host at my mom's restaurant. At my mom's, she like was a bartender there.
Oh,
I knew this.
that's like a sitcom setup. That's
Oh, yeah,
cool as
100%.
hell.
I know.
Your mom's a bartender?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Now she works at the Pancake Pantry,
Oh
Hell,
my
even
God,
more
where?
Badass.
in Nashville.
Oh my God, that's amazing. But she's not bartending, obviously. Do
No,
they have
not-
a bar there?
No, they close it too.
They have a pancake bar.
She's getting older, so she's like, I'm done staying
She's
up.
like,
till I'm done at 2 p.m., not a.m.
Yeah.
I'm hanging up the tequila. I'm
Yeah.
pulling out the pancake.
The syrup.
I understand that. Yeah, my first job was obviously babysitting. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
My mom would be like,
yeah.
"Oh, there's this woman." I'm like, "Okay," and I'd always
Mhm.
babysit, and the town over from us was very, very rich.
Mm-hmm.
So these kids were nightmares.
Oh.
One girl, and I hated babysitting. It was just not for me, but you could make bank. But one girl, I'd sit on the couch with her, and she wasn't allowed to eat food on the couch.
Okay.
And I'll never forget
You know what
this.
she was doing? Eating food on the couch.
Yeah, no, she was sitting on the couch, and I was like, whatever her name was, I was like, Emily, you're not allowed to eat food on the couch. And she grabbed 2 carrots and she went,
Evil.
and then she just kept dropping them on the
Evil.
couch. She'd pick them up. and drop them
She's
on the
testing
couch.
you. She's testing you. She's saying you're not in charge of me, actually.
No, they were nightmares.
Yeah.
And they were like, they wanted to like explore their like, this like witchy vibes. Like the
Oh.
girl was like 6 in her room and she was like, la la la.
Okay,
la,
but I
la.
like that. I like that.
Do you think she was possessed?
I think
by
she
the
was
devil?
possessed by.
Do you think perhaps?
Whatever was going on, she was like, la 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 la.
Yeah,
This
I
kid
kinda
was
like
such
that.
this kid was such a brat. She would hover above her bed. Her head would spin around.
Flames
She would
everywhere.
Came
Throw
down the
up.
stairs
Flames on the side of my
backwards and
face.
upside down and was like,
I'm like,
Mommy.
stop crawling on the ceiling. you little
Swarms of
brat."
locusts out of her mouth.
Babysitting was, I mean, then my real first job was like, I'd scoop ice cream, aka I would do everything
Yeah.
for this guy named
Yeah.
Pontalise.
I'm sorry.
Say it again.
Pontalise.
You
He was,
goo.
yep, he was a big Greek man, and he worked at this cafe called Main Street Cafe, and he smoked like 100 cigarettes a day. And he would sit at the end of the bar, and I would scoop ice cream, aka be like the server and the cleaner.
Yeah.
And it was in my hometown, and my dad would come in almost every night
and get
to have a burger and then drive me home because I was frickin' 13.
Aw.
Have you worked in like upper scale dining?
Yeah, but I was always more like a slinging beers kind of. I worked at Dunkin'
Ah.
Donuts for 3 years.
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy. What did
Oh,
you
yeah.
do at Dunkin' Donuts?
Me and my little sister worked at Dunkin' Donuts for 3 years.
That's cute.
I was sandwich maker, which was my favorite.
They have sandwiches at Dunkin' Donuts?
yes,
Yeah,
egg
it's sort of like
sandwiches.
regular. Yeah, but it's all breakfast food, right?
It's all back then. It was all breakfast food.
Can
and
I get the
worked,
French dip from Dunkin' Donuts?
no French.
Yeah, that would make so much sense. The Dunkin' Dip.
Oh, actually, that sounds pretty good.
No, it was like
Are you listening,
it
Dunkin'
was
Donuts?
it was sausage, egg, and cheese, and we worked on like near the highway, so it was very busy. And I worked like the 5 a.m. shift.
Mhm.
I was like 14 or 15 or something. And I was sandwich maker, so I would just listen in and hear all the different orders and get them, and I would get to be really
Oh, so
organized.
you're also expoing.
Yeah, so I didn't talk to anyone, but then these Boston people would just go over and they're like, extra sausage, toasted duck. I'd like a toasted duck. And I'd be like, okay, sir, I'm trying to listen to
This taking place in Boston
Yeah.
adds a whole other element
Yeah.
to this. Like, I could probably work at Dunkin' Donuts here in California, and I'd be like, that job was hard, but working at Dunkin'
Boston?
Donuts in Boston, in the
Hell
heart
no.
of Donutville.
No.
that is
also Easton. Like they were all owned by this one Portuguese family. They owned 5 Dunkin' Donuts in my
Genius.
town.
Genius.
And they only hired Portuguese people. So all of them were from
Mm.
straight up the Azores or Portugal. And then me and my sister were the only like American people who had Portuguese descendant. So everyone was just like, it was like Fatima, Arthur,
Yes,
like all
Fatima.
these.
did your
Yes.
sister get hired on after you or before you? Or did you guys...
After me, she was too young.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you got to be like the cool boss.
I was like the cool kid, but none of the khakis ever fit me because I was really tall.
And you got that fat ass.
No, I was tall.
Oh.
I was f***ing tall.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Bitch!
I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm going to my room again. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm getting out of here.
Mommy and Daddy are talking. Go to your room. I did not have a fat ass. I was very tall.
Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
No, but I was so.
Yeah, but this was 2002.
That's
This was
true.
bad.
You don't want fat ass.
It was like 1997.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding.
Okay.
Well,
Are you?
am I?
Amanda actually is 55
I'm
years old.
55. No, it was 2000s. So anyway, yeah, that was my first job.
Wow.
You know, it was cool.
I
I gave
worked
so
at a-
many people free shit.
I was just about to say I worked at a Chili's in college. And
Love Chili's.
I was a server until I was old enough to bartend when I turned 21.
Whoa.
And then I was giving out so much free shit.
Yeah,
like
your
porn.
friends.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was
Were
like,
like-
come on to the bar. You want margaritas, Presidente? Oh, absolutely.
I love Chili's.
Me
Chocolate
too.
molten lava cake.
The honey
Dude.
chipotle chicken crispers.
Oh, dude, Chili's is my jam.
It's
yeah.
the shit.
What working on the inside it didn't disillusion you.
Okay, so it disillusioned
Oh.
me to a couple of things. Like,
Oh.
you don't order like steaks because they are in the freezer for as long as I work there. Like, they would be the same steak. Like, they don't get changed out, and they don't cook on a grill. They go into a machine that like closes, and you press the steak button, and it cooks them.
No, I've ordered steak there.
There's a couple things. There's a couple other things you don't order.
What?
You do order the chicken things. Anything fried, you can. Yes, anything fried.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I've only gotten the chicken crispers.
Great.
My entire life.
Yeah.
I've only ordered the chicken crispers.
You're
at
a
Chili's.
one order type of person.
But the thing is, if you find something that's so friggin' good,
Yeah.
You get the honey chipotle.
No, I do the regular.
They're
I do
too
the
spicy.
classic. No, they're not too spicy. I just love the classic
Mm.
chicken crispers. At Chili's, I'm a one order guy. If I go to like a nicer, like if I go to a restaurant, if I go to like a more upscale restaurant, I will pick something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Chili's,
Yeah.
I've gone
Chicken
to since I was a
crispers.
Don't
kid.
get the
I'm
crazy
like,
thing. Don't get. It's
what
not
about fajitas?
I am not the sizzling. Oh wait, you're asking if it's okay?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's just the same thing. We're like that meat comes in and out so quickly, but like the steaks, like they don't go fast enough, and we got them in too big of quantities,
Oh boy.
so it would just be sitting there for so long. The fajitas, like we're getting new shipments every week.
And molten chocolate cake.
Yeah, they're frozen, so they're not.
But that's
baked there.
fine.
But
Fine.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can handle that.
100%.
I kind of see your reaction was, ew, gross, these steaks. My reaction is, where do I get one of these machines?
What?
So I could just have a
That's-
bunch of frozen steaks and throw them in, because it is pretty impressive how
Yeah.
it gets cooked.
That's true.
That's so gross.
That's disgusting.
Shane.
I mean, look,
Shane.
I'm a practical guy.
No.
No.
That's gross.
Their chips also slap. Their chips are so thin and
Chips
salty.
are great.
Yeah, and their
Chips are
margaritas
solid.
are a little much, but cool.
Yeah, they're a little sugary, but yeah, they slap.
You liked working at Chili's.
No. Where did you hear that from?
I don't know. I was just coming
It
back
was
to it.
fun in that it was so corporate that you can like. I worked at a lot of restaurants, and there's corporate places and there's corporate places that are so massively corporate that it's easy to go through the cracks.
Yeah, you can like kind of around.
You can kind of around
Mom
because
and
there's
pop shops.
mom and pop shops. You can't really around because there's not a system in place,
And they
to
know
help
you. They start to
And
like
yep.
they start to like sibling. They start to like put you in the family. So
Yeah.
you don't want to them over or call out.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
That's
Stakes-
family restaurants.
The stakes are higher because if things up, that
And the
place
steaks
goes
are
out of-
fresh.
The steaks are
the
fresh.
steaks are actually good.
Yeah.
But also corporate gets really tough because then they are kind of shitty and you're just seen as a body a little
yeah,
bit.
100%.
You're not
But
really
it's really
seen
easy
as a
to call
person.
out.
It's very
Okay.
easy to call out.
That's nice.
How
How long did you work at Chili's?
like 8 months, and then I went Z to A. I went to like a really, really nice fine dining place where I learned
Whoa.
everything about cheese, about
Oh,
wine,
wow.
about food. Like chef,
Sick as
we had like
hell.
an hour-long prep meeting every shift where they
Ooh.
would come in and talk about cheese, wine, and food.
Were you saying yes, chef?
Yes, we were saying yes, chef.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
definitely.
so sick.
Oh yeah, oh
That
yeah.
is so
Actor-
cool.
Actor
That's
for
so fun.
life.
I'm only thinking about the
bear.
The bear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
yes, chef.
100%.
Wait, did you like fine dining versus?
I liked
Chili's.
this one because this one was a small restaurant. It was
Oh,
pretty small.
small is
Small
fine.
fine dining. Then in LA, I've worked in a couple like I won't say fine dining. I'll say upscale places. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
But they were much bigger, and we were still saying yes, chef. But it was like
Yeah.
it kind
chef.
of yes.
It's like, yeah, chef.
It was like
It's
you-
like yes, chef. If I.
it was
have
like they're
to.
like, who are you again? Like you're not a
Right.
James Beard chef. Like you're not
right.
Michelin star. You're just like
Whereas like
Was-
small local ones, it's like yes, chef. We're a team.
Yeah.
We all go out drinking
Yeah.
together. We all hang out
Yeah.
together. We do family meal.
I definitely watching shows, which is my only experience
Sure.
with that stuff.
great.
It looks really cool, but at the same time I'm like, I could not handle this shit.
It can
At
be.
all.
You could though.
You
like
can.
something ignites in you. The first week is so hard. When
Oh
you work
my
in a new place. Your
God.
feet hurt. You're exhausted. You ate way too much.
you
weird
don't
stuff,
know the things that you need to know.
and you don't know where all the tables are. But after that, you get in a groove.
Yeah.
And you literally don't think about anything else. You're like, it's a bit of a meditation.
Yep.
Like
100%.
you're just kind of meditating and you're working really, really hard, but your body and your mind get used to it. And then all the people who work in restaurants are so fun and nuts.
Yeah.
But also so much fun. They can become like
100%.
lifelong friends.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's really fun. But the kitchen, don't f with
The kitchen, you can't with the kitchen. It's a different type. It's a very type of person.
Yeah, I mean, I
They're
feel like
really
I get
aggressive.
that. Like every single chef I've ever seen on television seems like the scariest person I've ever.
It's so
They
weird
are.
because they're type A people that look like type B people. Like they have tattoos. They have the
Yes!
coolest
but
hair you've ever
they are
seen.
perfectionists, and
Yes.
it's a type of art where like as
Yes.
opposed to a painter gets to paint by themselves
Yeah.
and be like, I'm fully in control of this. Like they're painters who have to work as a team, and it seems like they're as insane as most artists.
And they
'Cause
don't
they are.
care.
They're
what it
artists
is,
in
it's
their-
not even that. It's I painted this painting. Now you have to copy this painting 50 times in a night.
And they don't
This
care
is
about
the original.
your
You
feelings.
have to do what I did exactly like I did
Yeah.
it
They
because
d-
it's my name on it.
And they just don't care. And they always make you feel a little bit dumb. They'll be like,
Yes.
do you think that needs butter? And you're like, yes, chef.
Yeah, right.
And that's also been in The Bear.
Yeah.
Like, they're the way.
The
Look,
Bear-
that's
the
my
Bear's pretty
only knowledge.
accurate,
That's
but-
my
Bear's pretty
only
good.
knowledge.
But he to me, he's cool.
he does seem
Whereas
cool.
like there's some chefs who's like, you're like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Interesting. So cheese knowledge.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese knowledge do you think you have that most people don't? Like, what is there something that you could tell, like a cool cheese fact,
Yeah, give us the cheese fact.
or just more that you just can look at cheese and be like, I know what that is and I know what it pairs with.
Yeah, 100% that. Definitely that. I used to know a lot more just about like a lot of things about the rind. A lot of people think like a lot of rinds people are like, you can't eat it. Well, most of the time you actually
You
can
actually
eat the rind.
can.
Okay,
And it's
good
delicious.
to know.
More so just like flavors and pairings.
Got it.
So like a sweet
Soft
cheese.
cheeses, like on a charcuterie board, I'm like, there's gonna be a soft cheese, there's
Yeah.
gonna be a hard
Hard.
cheese, and there's probably gonna be
Smelly cheese.
a smelly cheese, an X cheese, I call it, like something that's
Okay.
out there.
Okay.
What kind of wine usually goes with the like?
Well, it depends on the cheese.
So what about like a goat?
Goat
you know?
cheese. But there's tons
Soft
of types of
cheese?
goat cheese.
There's a tons of different types.
Right.
If it's a goat cheese, let's say it's a blueberry goat cheese.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Blueberry goat cheese. So blueberry is already gonna be sweeter. The goat is gonna want a drier thing. Maybe a Gruner Veltliner.
What the?
Austrian grape.
Austrian.
It's super.
Delicious.
It's delicious. It's super effervescent, and then I think it's so dry with the blueberries. It kind of will like do a champagne type of thing, but it's not bubbly.
Yum.
I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds so cool.
Yum.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a job that you wish that you did after like watching a show where you're like,
Oh, that's good.
I want to work there.
The problem is I recognize it immediately as being like a fantasized version of that job. Like when you're watching it on TV, you're seeing like the coolest parts of a job.
Okay, but even if it is a fan,
I think I definitely like more for the dynamics that you're talking about. Like working in a restaurant sometimes sounds cool, but it's got to be the right type of restaurant, and
Yeah.
it's the idea that I'd be working there with a bunch of cool personalities.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
You're not going to get that every time. You might work at a place and everyone
on an island,
sucks.
it might be cool.
What?
When I
Yeah, what?
like when
well,
I
if you're in
worked
space,
on an island, it's cool because you're all there together and you're all there to work. Shut up.
I don't know what you're
I don't know
saying.
what you
Listen.
mean.
A restaurant on an island would be really cool.
Oh, like
I did that I worked on Martha's Vineyard for 8 months and all of us were working together on the island.
Because there's no one. Because there's.
Yeah, you can't leave the island.
Oh,
You're
got
just
it.
working and
It's kind of
hanging
like
out.
the boat show. The boat show where they're all working on the boat.
Oh yeah, but I would not want to work.
No.
no.
Apps.
I got off.
No way.
No.
I got kind of approached about. This is like right after Disney. I got approached about like, would you want to do stand up on a
No.
cruise?
Cruise.
And
Hell no.
luckily I
Hell no.
zero stand up experience, zero experience now, zero experience then, and I was like, I don't
No.
think it's my bag.
No.
I know people
But
that did that.
I
they
also
live like on the bottom of the boat
No.
and they get fed like shit, absolute shit. Like I know a ton of people who do it and they just you can't get off the
No.
boat.
yeah,
No.
it sounds awful.
And the people on the cruises?
Oh, dude.
Well, that's just the clientele. The best clientele of people that I've worked in the service industry are here in LA, honestly,
Or on an island.
or on an island.
Interesting.
Because
Islands just make people good.
they're having fun, they're on vacation.
Uh.
It depends on the island. Actually, no. Now I'm like backtracking. Maybe people on vacation aren't that fun.
no, that's
No,
what I'm
they're
saying.
no, you're
People on
right.
vacation. I
Have
don't
you
know what.
seen White Lotus?
Yes.
What is it about people on vacation turning into nightmares?
Because they're like,
They're
I
entitled.
work
I
my
deserve
ass
this.
off,
I deserve.
and I
to
have
be a
1
king.
week a year. Yeah, I
Yeah.
deserve this.
Going back really quick, I was just asking Chance about cheese knowledge. Do you have donut knowledge from Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts?
If you heat up a chocolate stick, it's fucking delicious.
Oh,
A chocolate stick? Honey.
It's honey.
No.
it turns into honey.
It's not. It's not the coolest looking thing, okay? It's a big, long, black donut.
Amanda.
I'm sorry. That's what it is. It's a chocolate stick. You know, a glazed stick is like a big, thick, long thing. Okay? Imagine that being black.
Amanda knows a lot about donuts.
Listen, bitch, you asked me.
Okay, quick recap.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you, Amanda,
Yeah.
you went from babysitting to working at an ice cream shop for
Pontalese
Pontalese
to Dunkin' Donuts.
to Dunkin' Donuts.
To then a fresh catch, like fancy dining restaurant
So
right
then
across
you went
the
to fine
street.
dining.
So you know about food. You know about seafood.
Of course, I'm from
Oh,
Massachusetts.
Boston.
I know so much about seafood.
Steamers.
And then they're my favorite food.
Really?
You know, steamers are my favorite
Ew.
food.
That's
Steamers?
Little
gross.
necks. They're little neck clams. You have to really take off the skin and then dip it in hot water and then butter. And then
Let's be clear. You dip it in the hot water because they're nasty as f.
They
and
are.
like
They're covered in
briny
sand.
and their own shit.
little necks. Steamers.
I've never heard of this.
And then I worked at another restaurant called Jake and Joe's, which was like where all the Patriots players, because we
Oh,
were right near
shit.
Foxborough,
That's fun.
would go in.
you saw Tom Brady all the time? Not him.
No,
'Cause
not
he,
him.
He eats only like
not
beets.
him. And then I worked at Channel 7. And then I worked for the DA's office.
That's right. Channel
Holy
7. What did you do at the
shit.
DA's office?
The worst job on the planet. I wanted to die. My mom like knew someone of the DA, so it was in town, and I just sat at the front desk behind glass, making sure a bunch of people with pictures didn't get in
Wow.
to
You
the
were like
DA
security.
office. I was a bit of security, but I just sat there only dreaming about my lunch break.
That sounds actually not that bad.
And then I would check people in with their badges, but I was just sit
yeah.
forever.
That's
Yeah.
a
Did you have a
pretty-
computer?
I had a computer, but it was monitored.
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
like go on
case you're a
Facebook
spy.
or yeah.
Facebook. I would read though. Like read.
Really?
Yeah. Did I read?
I don't know.
I don't know what I
Can you
did.
read?
So you sat at a,
I'm not sure if I can read.
so you sat at a desk at the front of the building. for
Yeah.
the DA.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then worked at a restaurant.
And
And
you
then
went back to the
I
restaurant.
always worked at a restaurant forever.
Yeah.
So I worked 2 jobs usually
Yeah.
all the time. A restaurant was
Oh.
consistent.
Were you working at a restaurant while you were working at NBC?
No, actually, because
You were
I didn't have any
full-time-
time.
Full-time reporter.
Yeah.
Trying to get
I
the
was
scoop.
full-time writer. I couldn't be a reporter there. You know, you have to like go
You
to
tried. You
Wyoming.
talked about this.
Yeah.
You tried. But you did you ever you filmed some things?
I filmed the reel.
Do we can we get that footage at some point?
Hell yeah. It's on
Hell
my
yeah.
YouTube.
What?
Yeah.
Find it.
I'll give it to you. It's horrific.
In the past month, Massachusetts has created more than 15,000 jobs and has the lowest number of unemployment claims in the country. The victims inside this house say the 2 suspects came in, tied them up, held them at gunpoint, and then used their walkie-talkies to signal the getaway car. That worker fell halfway down a 20-foot shaft while working on this tunnel over here. His foot was pinned between a pipe and the ladder that he fell off of. Well, it turns out they can't even fight that ticket today due to a mix-up of paperwork. So they have to be back in court. And we spoke to state police and they are defending that ticket. Outside the courthouse, I'm Amanda Lehan.
I do a lot of hand movements. And literally, I showed up wearing a white dress, and they were like, "Yeah, that's the only thing you actually can't wear." And I was like,
Oh no.
I was so stressed out.
Why can't you wear a white dress?
It looks bad on camera, I guess.
I would say the
Mm.
a job that intimidates me more than
Restaurant.
chefs is like news people. That shit
It's-
sound they chefs seem intense. Anyone in the news industry to me
Journalism.
feels like a psychopath. I'm
They're
like,
just-
you're crazy. The way you view the world is different. A chef is focused on like a thing.
Beautiful food. They're focused on the
But news
upsets
reporters-
of the world.
Yeah.
I even got sad every day. Like reading the news every day because we got copy from like the bigger news stations was so upsetting.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's something in it about trying to tweak, right? They're trying to tweak. They're trying to
Yeah,
fix.
like bear in yard mauled a 2-year-old.
And it's
How fun is that? Like
Yeah.
oh
Um,
my god.
But you point it out so that it doesn't happen again, and so that people are aware
correct.
of it.
Just don't. Yeah.
So NBC was so tough that you were like, I'm gonna go work for the district attorney.
And no, I worked for the district attorney before that.
Oh,
And then I worked at NBC, and it was so intense that I quit And
then
I
you
went
back-
to Peru, and then I went to Martha's Vineyard and worked as a bartender, and then I moved here
You went to Peru real quick.
for a month.
Oh wow! And you just escaped.
I needed to find myself.
Wow, that's
Did you find yourself?
Me and my best friend.
Eat,
I
Pray,
found
Love.
out that I was like really sad and needed to leave. And I found out that I wanted to finally pursue acting, which I've wanted to do since I was a little girl.
Whoa! Holy shit! So you went through all that.
you
and then you're
did.
like-
Yeah.
And then you came out to LA and worked at a restaurant again.
No, I came out. Yes, I moved,
With Kimmy.
I moved to Martha's Vineyard, and then when I like my second week in LA, I walked into this restaurant, knew someone, and then I worked with Kimmy at Mohawk Bend.
For like ever.
75 beers on tap for 8 years.
Oh my God.
While I was
75 beers on
acting.
tap?
Yeah.
Why have I never gone?
I don't know.
That sounds incredible.
For 8 years
You worked
while
with-
I was
you worked with
acting and
Kimmy-
stuff.
That's so funny that you worked with Kimmy longer at Mohawk Bend than you still have here.
I know.
By a lot.
It's by a lot.
By a lot.
Like
it was insane.
double the amount of time. That's so funny. That in total, though, you've worked with Kimmy. You've worked with Kimmy more
a
years
long
in total
time.
than I've worked
I
with
probably-
anyone here at Smosh.
I probably worked
Wow.
with Kimmy for like 10 years.
That's
That's
insane.
insane.
I've been in
That's so
LA
funny.
11.
Wow.
Wow.
So then you got it. So you're working there and acting.
And then acting, I was acting, doing commercials, and had like an agent, and then performing at Groundlings.
right, and then you
which
made,
was,
made it all the way
you know,
to Sunday
$0.
Company.
Yeah, made it
Which
to
is
Sunday
insane.
Company.
Which they don't
While I was
pay,
still
they
bartending.
don't pay you.
No.
No.
That blows my mind. We
Yeah.
are past the point of not paying our performers.
Agreed.
For anyone
What?
For anyone listening who doesn't know, like there's a couple comedy theater, like physical theaters, like places in LA where they're like the only places you can go if you want to kind of be established as a comedic
Comedian.
actor or like
Yeah.
comedian. And frankly, they're known as like the only places you go to get on SNL someday.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you might win the lottery and end up on SNL if you get seen. But
Yeah.
going to Groundlings is one. But it's so hard. It takes so long. It was presented as being so difficult that I did a couple levels there and was like, I'm done.
And it costs you money.
Oh, it's so expensive.
It's like
very
$500 per thing, and it's like 6 things that you have to go through that
I worked
could take
extra
3
shifts
years.
to pay.
Yep.
I worked so much, and then when I was in Sunday Company, I worked a ton and wrote a ton. I don't think I slept for like 2 years.
That's what it always
I
sounds
don't think I
like.
slept for like 8 years.
Because I've had multiple friends who were in Sunday Company, and it just sounds awful.
Well, you can't be in Sunday Company and not work unless you have like a bunch of money. But like all of us were working,
It's crazy.
all of us. And then if you booked a commercial, it was great. But then it was like,
Yeah.
then you have to take away time from Sunday, and they did not accept that. Like you can't miss shit.
Yeah. It
and
just
then
doesn't make
then
sense.
you started working at Smosh.
And then COVID hit, and I got out of the restaurant business completely.
Same.
I've been out of the restaurant business for 3 years or 4
Oh.
years, and that's the first time in my literal life that I haven't worked in a
Wow.
restaurant.
Yeah.
And so, Chance, you
Chance.
I did babysit before I
okay? So you were babysitting was number
Nightmare
one,
Children.
yeah
and then it was
restaurant with mom,
okay.
then
Chili's.
Chili's, then nice restaurant, then I worked at Second City teaching kids
Oh,
improv in Chicago.
great.
So cool.
And then I came to LA, and I was like, when I started working at Second City, I was like, I'm done. I worked there for like a year, and Comedy Sports, lol.
Wow.
Oy.
But at Comedy Sports in Chicago was very fun because they like toured different places.
yeah.
And they had a residency at this huge theater, and it'd be packed with all these kids, and they'd be like, "Yeah, Comedy Sports." You felt so like there's like
Yeah.
like 1,000 kids when you're doing it, and you're just
That's
like,
awesome.
"Fuck yeah!" And they're so lit for it. But I thought I was gonna be out of the restaurant business, but then I came to LA and I was back in the restaurant.
Of course.
Of course,
You have to.
yeah. But it was. I feel like it was easier here because everyone was like nicer. They weren't like, for some reason, the Midwest people and the South people were so mean when they went to restaurants. They just don't know how to treat people. all
That's
the time.
so that goes so
weird
counter to
me.
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
think.
I think that East Coast people are nicer than LA people, personally.
I think that's true as well.
like at
Interesting.
restaurants.
But in LA, they're just like, is the service is just kind of like
they're floating.
they're floating, and you just kind of don't really like most servers are just like, hey, what's up? What do you want?
yeah.
Cool,
Right.
great, I'll get it for you.
Yes.
And you're gone. You
That's so true.
It takes nothing out of you. But in the Midwest, a lot of times, hey, how are you guys? Oh my God, it is so good to see you. And it's
Yeah.
just exhausting to do that all night,
Yes.
every table.
How's your family? Lots
Yeah.
of regulars.
Right.
Oh, that's.
But in
that's
LA, it's
true.
kind of like.
It's kind of like, bye, see you never, I guess.
Yeah.
See
I don't
ya.
feel like I feel like in LA you're never really a regular at a restaurant.
I had
that way.
Sometimes East Side. I feel like
Okay.
the East Side, you're pretty regular.
Okay.
But also, yeah, we had a ton of regulars at Mohawk Bend. A ton.
What was for both of you? What out of all those jobs was you're like that's the worst job? That one was the hardest.
Oh my God, I worked at Google for 4 months. I forgot.
You worked at. You just left that out.
Yeah, because it was awful, and I was
worked
not
at-
equipped.
what did you do
I
at
was,
Is
Google?
that the worst
I
one?
was working. That was the worst one. That's why I
Forgot
triggered
for
it.
4 months I was an engineer at Google.
No, kind of. So I was
What?
in charge Google Maps.
How
Listen
did
to
this happen?
Yes, good. It was a Northwestern Connect.
Yes.
It was a Northwestern Connect, and he had started working. He was like 4 years above me, and he knew me from a friend that referred me, and then we met, and he was like, I have a position for Google Maps team. Like it's the main goal of what they were doing was doing altitude to Google Maps.
Oh,
So you know how now you
whoa.
can go like
Right, you can
and
zoom
you can,
out.
and you can look at a mall and see
Oh.
what floor.
So you were a coder.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, oh bitch, I was really bad, which is why I only worked there for 4 months.
You're like coding Google Maps.
I
They're
was-
like,
Had you been coding before?
No, and so I had to have so many training sessions, and he tried to even help me. And he was like, "So how much do you know about coding?" And I was like, "Sweet life of Zach and coding." And he was like, "And look at his face. Look at his face."
you are not a
What?
coder.
There's probably
Nothing.
no comedy. in
No,
Google
oh
Docs.
my God, and even like, so I had a team. You guys.
You ran a
I
team?
had a team, and so their team, the people, I would have to organize.
Heidi was just like, huh.
Don't do that. Don't do that. When I have to get logistical, I can be logistical. But if I don't have
Man.
to be, if I don't have to be, then I'm not going to be. If someone's going to do it for me, then I'm going to let someone do it for me.
What the
I had a team, and I had to organize flights. I had to organize places they would go. So we started with malls, and I would have to get like 6 people on a flight to a place, to a mall, and they would each have a different type of phone, and they would go into a store, and I'd be like, okay, we're doing the Hollister first. So it'd be like, Hollister's on the second floor, blah, 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 217 is the grid where we would grid it. They would have to go in for 30 minutes. Just the GPS would have to track that they're up, where their altitude is and where their latitude and longitude is. Go in 30 minutes, come out. Go in for 30 minutes, come out. Go in for 30 minutes, come out. Then they would have to bring the physical phone to me, and I would have to plug each one in and download the data from the phone and put it into this huge system.
Whoa.
Crazy.
What the
Crazy. And so
Worked
there were
there.
like,
Where were you?
so I worked in Chicago, and then they flew me out to Mountain View for like a month.
what-
Whoa.
Yeah.
With one of those phones, what kind of wine pairing would you recommend?
Well, with a soft
Probably a
tea,
petite
a
Syrah.
Grenier.
This is why I think I am envious and insecure about not working any other kind of jobs from acting because there's just so much knowledge that I feel like you garner.
Yeah, you get a lot of tools
light-
in
light-
your
light
tool
You
belt.
do,
experience.
you do. Like, you get street smart. You get a lot of tools. You
Yeah.
meet a lot of
Need
different people.
Oh my God, they were none of them could talk to people, which
Oh,
is why
socially
which is
awkward.
why I was in the position that I was in because I could organize and talk to people and be like, you need to be here at this time.
Communicate.
Give me these
I've-
things and I will do it for you.
I've heard that, and it's unfair for a lot of people, but I have heard that if you have good interpersonal skills, you are going to probably do well in almost any field.
Yeah,
like you had no
100%.
coding experience, but you had a team
Yeah.
of coders.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, if you want to, take a break from acting and go work in a restaurant,
Go work
Oh.
at Krispy Kreme.
honestly, work there for a month and you'd be like, all right, I've gotten all the knowledge I needed.
Yeah,
I'm
A month
out.
is all you need.
A
yeah.
month is all you need to go. What
I'd have
happened?
to go in disguise and like lay low because I don't want to go and be
Undercover
like
boss?
I don't want to. I'd feel all the other workers would hate me if I was like I'm just here as an experiment. I'm actually an actor and I work on a YouTube channel.
They would.
They'd be like I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Holy shit.
Okay. All right. So you worked at Google,
Yeah.
and that was the worst one.
That was by far the worst one. I was working like 13-hour days because I was so behind on my. I was so behind.
Crap.
Which it was nice because they had like a gym there.
Yeah, the Google
cafeteria
place.
was phenomenal.
Right.
The food was so good, and they had Crafty there always.
But
It
you
was
basically
much
lived
bigger.
there.
Basically lived there.
Holy
wow.
crap.
And then they would even win it. So I was also still doing. Because I was in Chicago when I had started at Second City, and I had enough time that I could do it when they were like off classes. So like classes were mostly in the summer and in the spring. In the fall, there was a lot of time, which is when I worked at Google. And I was doing Comedy Sports, and even backstage, like at night, I would be trying to do a show, and they would be like texting me. I'd be getting emails, still responding backstage, like trying to do shit.
What?
Awful,
That is insane.
terrible.
Holy crap.
That sounds like a terrible job.
But
And
the pay
then-
was nice.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Well, now we're all actors.
And now we're all actors.
Now we're all in your position.
And I've been, I just
Grinding.
started acting. That's all I've done.
But in order to be an actor, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do.
There is a lot of
like
stuff.
you have to get
Headshots.
Headshots.
That's good.
So something we wanted to do today, I asked you guys for a bunch of your old headshots, and we're gonna go through them. We're gonna
it
kind of
was
just,
challenging. Should
we're
I
gonna
put
kind of,
it here?
yeah. So I
crazy.
First up, we have some of mine. I had to find these on the internet, so some of them are pretty small in quality because I could not find the printed out versions.
You look like
Let's go with
Soya?
that one. Let's go with that one first. So this one's early on. I'm a teenager here. I have to be like 15 or 16.
You look like Devin Saya.
you look
Saya?
like the guy from Cinderella Story.
Oh, he was in One Tree Hill.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Matthew, James,
Absolutely not. That is
Zach?
not his name.
Ethan.
No,
Uh,
the guy from One Tree Hill.
what's his name? I was gonna say the Greek guy from the ice cream parlor.
Pontalis.
We'll never
Pontalis.
be able to memorize that name. I'm going to have to ask you to repeat it to me.
Pontalis.
It's James John.
Pontalis.
What?
Chad Michael Murray.
Chad Michael Murray.
I was close with Ethan.
Said
Zach.
he-
Girl, it's two white boy names combined together.
So, anyways, this just had
Hot.
very serious.
That is hot.
And then this one's a little bit later.
Your eyes look so green.
I don't know. They with every single one, they would do a lot of work on them. Like you'd get the headshots done, and they'd be like, "All right, now we're
Yeah,
gonna
this
touch
doesn't
them
really
up."
look like you. Also, your hair is too dark.
I started dyeing my hair when I was 17 or 18.
You know
How old
what
is
I'd
this
cast
one?
You in?
I had to have been probably around 20.
This is what I'd cast you
Mitchell
in.
Musso.
Like a boy,
Yeah, that was the style at
Yeah.
that time, man.
a bad teen, like in like a thriller, like a detective thing, like in Seattle, like
Yeah.
a teen who's like there, and the cops go up to you and ask for questions, like questions about
Yeah,
someone
I don't
who's
know.
missing.
It's
Yeah,
just- it
I
was
don't
my
know.
dad's pool.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Look,
A
I
little
don't
bit
do
rich.
that many drugs.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I did that. I think I was always trying to be. I wanted to go for serious. I came out here really with the determination to be a dramatic actor, and I just kept booking comedy
You are killing
shit.
it.
This is not a headshot.
Okay, here's your comedy.
This isn't
headshot.
this isn't even a headshot. This is a photo a friend of mine took of me back in Arizona, but I threw it in there because this is a little bit
Shame.
more of what I actually looked like.
That does not even look like you.
That
That's
looks
what I
like
looked like
him.
back then.
No,
You
that
look
looks like him.
that you look like a dweeb, and I love
was.
Wow.
And then there's a headshot.
That's crazy.
That's
Okay.
insane. That's
That's Chad Michael Murray.
That's Chad Michael Murray.
Meets
Yeah.
Devin Saya.
and I want to point out, I guess just for the headshot for this, but also in the previous photo, that I was a long sleeve shirt under short sleeve shirt guy.
Yep.
Pretty hardcore.
Yes, you were.
Which
That's
you know
come
back
back a little bit.
it is coming back. Damien was wearing a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt the other day, and
It's coming back.
coming back. I don't know.
Welcome
I'm
back.
just saying it's coming back. If Damien's do it, then it's coming back.
Oh,
There
you
you
look gay. That's the gayest headshot I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God, queer folks.
I'm coming to. Can't wait to start at NYU. Here's my 16-bar cut.
So
Oh my God.
truth be told, because
Queer as folks.
truth be told,
2012. When was this taken?
this was taken before that. This was taken probably 2006.
1998?
No, this was taken maybe 2007 or 8.
You're so cute
or earlier.
though.
So the person who took the photos styled my hair.
Yeah, they did.
And yeah, my hair never
Where
looked like
are you? Like
I
in
don't
Yeah, it's
know.
in some studio. In some studio, I took one of these glamour shots.
that. Yeah, it really gets. I need to get new headshots done, and I'm gonna make them look like I'm in a real
Are you
place.
still using that headshot?
No, can you imagine?
Oh, that one's
there's
nice.
this is even older. I probably am like 14.
You're like in She's the Man. You're one of the best friends
That's
in
good.
She's the Man,
That's
right?
good.
Like a soccer movie or you're the love interest on an island.
Enough about
No,
the island.
guys, stop. That was just
We're done
for
with the
fun.
island.
Yeah, soccer movie.
Definitely
soccer
looking back though, I'm like, these are so insane, and they're just feel. But I guess headshots don't
This
ever
isn't
look.
bad though. This
That's a
was
not
very
bad.
normal one. I had others that I couldn't find. So this is a
What's
this is a
happening?
screenshot from.
What's happening?
This is a photo from the worst job I have ever worked on.
What is it?
This was on a PSA that I worked on when I was 18, and it's I found it online recently, and you can go watch it.
We
It's
should have an episode where we watch those things.
yeah, we can. I'm figuring out the copyright stuff with watching
Right.
because it is a government-funded PSA.
Okay, what is it about?
It's called The Power of No, and
Say no to drugs.
say no to things. Yes, say no. But
To sex.
it was a ridiculous job, and I knew as I was working on it, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever worked on. This guy who is like, you'd swear he's like a Simpsons character. Like, you know immediately, like, this guy, I don't trust him. He's
What
the
is
one
this
running
room?
and directing it. He the first day of filming. So basically, the premise, the whole idea of it is, I'm at a round table with a bunch of these like 12-year-olds, and I'm like a 16-year-old. So it's not an adult telling these kids
You're like, come
what
on,
to do.
guys.
I'm there, and
no.
it was really amped up. Like, just be a cool kid. You're cool.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm not cool. I'll try to. Luckily, I think what worked in my favor. It's cringy as hell, and my acting is cringy as hell because there's no way to deliver it good.
Of course.
Yeah. But you're cool.
But first day, I show up, and I'm like, okay, it's a PSA. This will be fine, whatever. But the first day is when I knew that this was going to be a nightmare because the director, the like producer director, comes up to me and he's like this older guy. Like I said, best word I can use is like you just get the sleazy vibe off of him
Yeah,
of
oh
like,
God.
oh, he's trying to find ways to make money and he doesn't care what avenue he's going to do it. And he's like, all right, so you're playing Corey. And yeah, so
Corey.
Corey.
so Corey, and he's like, I think that's his name. It's got to be Corey. And he's like, and here's the thing. So I want you just something for you to think about.
You get
is-
laid off.
he's like, Corey has a secret.
Ew.
Whatever. Like, but Corey has a
my God.
secret.
Oh,
And I remember looking at him and be like, you got it, man. And in my head, I was like, no, he doesn't.
No.
I
Where's
was
the
like,
secret?
no, there's no secret. Corey is Corey's just a Corey.
Corey's just
Corey's
a guy.
Corey.
Oh God.
So I did not think about that, but he did at one point tell me, this guy, he's like, man, when this comes out, the girls are gonna be all over you. You're
Oh
gonna
my
go
God.
pop. And I remember, luckily,
This public
luckily,
service
luckily,
announcement?
luckily at the time I knew I was like, I don't believe a single
In
word.
fact, this will hurt my
stands.
chances with
Yeah, no,
anyone.
I am
No,
never
it will
getting
be a
laid
detriment for
You're
again.
never
sure.
getting laid. Like, yeah, it's my boyfriend. And you're just like, hey guys, I've got a little secret. My name is Corey, and everyone's like,
Oh, he's
no.
got a secret.
Yeah, I know. At that time, I was like, I'm gonna be a virgin forever.
Oh, no.
It was pretty rough. On the last day of filming, this was a PSA about saying no to drugs and stuff. On the last day of set, he was drinking a beer on set
Hell yeah.
in front of these kids and shit. I was like, this is f***ing nuts. There is a scene, however, and I've talked
Okay.
about this before. So this guy was always talking about all the celebrities he was going to get in this PSA.
Sure.
He's like, we're in talks with Robert Downey Jr.,
Okay.
Sean Penn,
Oh, what?
all these Oscar-winning actors. He was like, we're going to get them. We're going to get
Sean
them.
Penn did I Am Sam, and then he came over to the.
Yeah, he's going to go
PSA.
do Power of No. But there is a scene with Larry King
Wow.
in this where a kid is out front of his house, and we'll show the clip at some point. He's out front of his house, and then Larry King is in a van with the door open. He's like, "Hey kid, I got some stuff in my
What?
car I need help with," or he says something like, "I got puppies or candy." It's like the most stereotypical scene, and this kid's like, "Awesome!" And he gets in and he starts opening up this box, and then the door shuts behind him. And the kid's like, what's going on? Like, hey, can you open up? And Larry King there's just a shot of Larry King's, the back of his head looking out the front windshield. and he's just not responding. Just Larry King looking menacing.
Why would Larry?
And it's like, what the f-? And the kid's like, hey, let me out. And Larry King's just not responding. Suddenly the doors open. There's a news reporter and tons of people and all this stuff. And they're reporting on how dangerous it is to get into people's cars and how this kid messed up.
Why didn't I get that news?
And the
reporting job?
kid's freaking out. The kid's reaction is awesome. The kid's there just like, what? The kid's acting is the best acting in the scene.
Why would Larry King agree to that role?
I don't know how they got Larry King.
Maybe he needed a paycheck.
Definitely needed a paycheck.
But
Wow, that is.
it's unbelievable that it's real, and it was the worst job I ever worked on. It was agonizing because I recognized that it was all bullcrap. And then the director was like, "Yeah, next I'm thinking about getting into politics," and I'm like, "That makes so much sense."
Never.
That makes so much sense.
It's like Sean Penn is backing me.
I don't remember the guy's name. I don't remember much about him other than just I was trying to block him out of my memory. But anyways, that's that photo.
Holy God!
It was the most ridiculous
Shane.
job. And then a year later, I worked on. A year later, I booked So Random. So, but that was a low because I came out to LA.
That is low.
How old
I booked,
were you?
I was
18.
I was like freshly 18. So I had booked like iCarly, and I think that was like maybe some commercials. And otherwise, I was like, shoot, like as a child actor, the most toxic thing is thinking like, and this is what all child actors are saying when you're under 18. It's like, yeah, our goal is to make it before we're 18. And so it makes this devastating mindset of once you turn 18 and you're like starting your life, you already have this idea that you failed.
Jesus.
It's so intense. And it's why
Okay.
child actors are messed up.
I'll take the restaurant time anytime.
Yeah.
I mean, that was also
mindset.
what I was doing to myself.
No, but that's
it's
a
what
real
child actors are
thing.
doing to
Yeah.
each other.
That's so stressful.
Yeah,
That takes away like so much fun and growth and uncertainty. You're already insecure at that age.
Oh, dude,
Why
I
do you
was
need to, like,
so.
Your life has not even
Failed.
started
Not
yet,
even
girly.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I had booked and I'd worked on Dear Lemon Lima, that movie. So that was like one of my favorite jobs I'd ever
We
worked
should
on.
watch that.
It was an indie film. It's a great movie. It's actually a really good movie.
Is it a comedy?
It's a comedy. It's around the Juno. It's kind of the Juno era of movies. So it has that indie,
Yeah.
kind of
Fun.
cutesy feeling
Fun.
to it. And I play the essentially the villain of the movie.
Okay.
I play like
fun.
a super douchey, arrogant prep school kid.
Okay, I love that.
And like the love interest, but the love
So
interest
like
is
iCarly.
really shitty to the main character.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, iCarly. I got typecast so quickly and so intensely. I was on iCarly as Philip Brownlee, and then I booked Dear Lemon Lima, where I played a character named Philip Georgie. And I was like,
Philip's
well,
like a shit name.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
Philip
think
is always douchey.
Corey's the sweet guy.
Corey's
Philip
sweet.
is-
Corey's sweet.
I thought Drew and like Devin were kind of shitty.
Oh,
Oh.
no,
really?
Devin, they're like cool shitty though. All right, let's move
Fine.
on to Chance.
that's
a
really,
recent
That's really
one.
cool.
So this
Shane.
is recent. This is great. This is commercials.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
I can recognize immediately someone's commercial headshot versus theatrical.
You're
That's a great
smiley
one.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's dude, T-Mobile. Right there.
right there. Boom. Buy this phone, bitch.
Yeah, or Verizon.
The earrings are fun too.
Yeah, the earrings are really fun, and the shirt's really great.
The shirt's textured, so it's fun. I cut the sleeves off that shirt now.
Okay.
Oh, so you're never gonna be able to wear to an audition? Do you guys remember thinking that your
Oh,
headshot
you're
you had
so
to wear the
right.
same shirt in your
No.
headshot?
I actively don't wear the same shirt because I'm like, you already saw that look.
Somebody-
Now let me show you what else. I
Wait,
can
who
do.
told you
I
that?
think a
Yeah.
workshop told me. They're
I
like,
think so.
so for 5 years I had my headshot shirt on a hanger in
And
the
it was
back
just
seat of my
destroyed.
car.
Is it
And it's just,
smelly?
like, half burned
disgusting.
from
Why
the
am I not
sun.
booking anything? It's like
Buffalo
you smell like
sauce.
shit.
I put it on. I'm like, okay, booking shirt. They're like, you smell that? No perfumes. We said no perfumes in the room.
Oh yeah, no perfumes.
This one's funny.
Okay.
I like this one. I like how you look a little concerned.
Step
A
up.
little-
Step up 5. Like, are you like one of the cool dancers?
What? Because of the hoodie?
No, because of your face, the hair, the hoodie.
The face is giving. Did I do that?
Is this kind of comedy?
This was a
headshot?
comedy headshot
Okay.
that my friend actually took.
Oh, it's really good.
It's in his parking garage.
It's a really
actually
good
really
headshot.
good.
Look at the. Let's talk about the hair.
The hair is high.
I think the issue is
Hi.
I've never seen you wear your hair like that.
And I hope no one ever sees. me
Honestly,
wear
It's Elvis after getting electrocuted.
you do
I'm like, "Ooh."
you do look step uppy. Also, you look kind of light in this.
I do look light. I do think he lightened me a little bit.
It's vampire Chanse.
It is something that I did talk about him with because my friend Nabil also got his headshots from him, and I was like, Nabil,
I'm on a team with Nabil.
on a comedy team.
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
was like, Nabil, you look white. Like Nabil's very Indian.
Yeah,
I was like,
Nabil's
Nabil,
very Indian.
he bleached you out,
No.
dude. Yeah, he's like,
You're like, I think no. You
Right,
need to darken
yeah,
this one.
yeah.
It's your real skin
that's I'm not
color.
using that one.
Well, when you do, you need to darken it
Yeah.
for step up 5. Darken your skin.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, that's great.
But
Okay.
You look so. Your vibe here is not.
That's not me.
This is so
You're right.
opposite of who you are. This
Yeah.
is
This is when you worked at your mom's bar.
Yeah. What?
I would say
Totally
no.
just-
I would say this is Chance
Yeah.
if you didn't become an actor and you said went and worked in insurance.
That it feels very insurance.
It's
it feels
very
very corporate.
insurance.
It feels like smiling. Like there should be a salad right in
Also,
front of me.
church, like very church.
Oh,
Yeah.
conservative Chance.
Come in
Big
the church.
church.
You just pay thousands of
Yeah.
dollars a month and you
Yeah.
get closer to God.
Yeah, you're right.
And then also you sent a bunch of just regular photos of you as a kid, and that shocked me.
Why?
Okay,
you
first we have
included
that.
them.
Oh shoot,
Oh, this is the same
That's
guy
great.
3 years before.
this is great.
And I like what my hair's doing. Honestly,
Yeah.
you
it's
look,
high,
you
but
look
it's
really
like,
handsome.
ooh. It's like
Yeah.
ooh.
These
he's
are
a
all
You
sweet
look
good.
guy.
very straight though in this picture.
I had just come out of the closet like maybe a couple months before.
Yeah, you
Jeez.
look like you're in like you're one of the baseball friends friend. Guys, I don't know. I just came from the East Coast. But you know what I mean? You look
Yeah.
like a Freddie Prinze Jr. like baseball movie or
I gotta,
something.
like, look at
Summer
it from the
Catch.
It's not bad. I think these are good headshots. I
Not
think these are
bad.
good
You're outside
headshots.
of a school.
bad.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to.
But now we
enroll.
have childhood photos.
Oh no.
And dude,
Oh, honey.
this
I-
is high school.
this is high school?
This is high school.
How old are you here?
I'm
I thought you were 10.
I'm 14. That's why I'm like looking at your photos, and you're like, yeah, I'm 15. I was like,
I think
that-
I
I
look.
thought you were
I-
8. I
no,
thought you were 8
I'm
years
fully
old.
14 years old.
Oh,
How-
boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What were you like when you,
You
were
have
14?
a secret?
I was so loud.
I was gonna say, looking when you sent these photos, I was like, you were a psycho.
Psycho, but very funny.
Okay.
Oh God, was
I get that
funny.
sense.
I used to be way funnier than I am now, and I'm wearing an Iron Man shirt.
Hell
Is
yeah.
this when you played Brass Monkey in the back of the bus?
No, this is like 3 years after.
Now he was playing.
You look very funny. Are you
I was
in
being
theater?
I was
Dog.
being funny. This photo.
Oh yeah, all these photos you're being
Are
funny.
you in theater? Like, is this person with the
So
arm behind
we're doing
you?
the haunted
In a-
hayride,
I was
bitch.
gonna say, I was like, this feels like you're sitting down on the ground
Yeah.
waiting for the show to start vibe.
Yeah, I'm being very funny. We were so we did clowns most years, and then the last year, me and my friend Chris Deaton, he's a drummer. We did raptors. We were just raptors, and we just ran around.
That's why you're so good at doing a raptor. Or a vulture.
You're right.
A vulture.
It just occurred to me
I
that
know I'm
people
right.
listening to this are like, "What the hell are they looking at?"
They don't get to see it.
Well, if they're watching it on YouTube, but if they're just listening to it on Spotify, they're like, "What is going on?"
Oh.
We'll go to our YouTube and watch it.
Oh my God, this photo we died at. I'm being funny here too.
It's to describe this. It's a photo of Chance looking down at the camera, making the
Very
strangest
close up.
face I've ever
Butthole
seen.
mouth. It's
Yes,
butthole mouth.
I love
And we called him Fat Boy, PHAT, Fat Boy. And I have a fro. Don't forget the fro.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have a fro.
I think your hair is what also surprised
And you're going like
me.
this.
It's just
Yeah, that's
to
butthole
see your
mouth.
hair like this is
And
so
the chin, that fold is incredible. The
Yeah.
double chin.
Fun.
Like in that little dimple.
It's an impeccable
And it's
chin.
also very
Impeccable.
foggy and bizarre. Like, it's a
Yeah.
very foggy, dark photo.
Right.
This is the type of photo you can only get when you're 14.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot
You
take
can't-
photos like
no.
that ever again.
No, you
No.
can't.
Not even if you try.
That is so good. Wow.
Butthole mouth.
That's crazy.
And this is Chance leaning on a pole.
Sexy
Uh,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
wearing a
girl a little
polo
older,
shirt.
16.
14. It's the same
Wow.
as the other one. Crazy. I'm
You
just
were
making a
such
different face.
goof.
And then this is, dude, talk about high
Okay.
school musical.
That is, I'm 16 here.
You know who you look like?
Corbin
The winner of American Idol.
Oh,
The
shit.
Kelly Clarkson American
Yes, the
Idol.
first, what's his name?
Justin Guarini.
Justin or something.
Justin, what was his name? Justin Guarini, you nailed it? Wow.
Yeah, I got told that all the time.
There it is.
You
Yeah.
nailed it? Yeah, I literally
So
got
for
told
people
that all the
for
time.
people just listening, imagine a photo of Justin Guarini.
Yeah, look it up.
No, I prefer Corbin Blue. I could prefer Corbin
I
Blue.
do actually think
That's actually not my sister. That's my friend's sister.
I was gonna say.
And we took a picture
she
together
doesn't
'cause
look like you.
I
No.
think you do look more like Corbin Blue.
But the reason this picture was taken, American Eagle, the reason this picture was taken because all the white people at the party were like, "You guys look just alike. You guys look just alike. Take a picture with Ileana.
You look
Older
nothing
Ileana."
There it
alike.
is.
Like I was like, "No, we don't."
You have
like nothing.
such lighter hair, such lighter eyes. You look nothing alike.
Yeah, no, it's just because everyone else looked. Well, everyone else, like,
Wow.
the necklace.
Now we have Amanda.
Oh,
Amanda,
God.
these photos blew my mind.
Mine were from all different. Okay.
Dude, what year is this?
Okay, this is when I was working at Channel 7.
2009.
So this is before I moved to LA. This is when I was 23.
Oh my God,
You look. I
23?
thought you were 16.
I thought you were 16 too.
No. This is like 23. This is when I was in Boston.
That's
This is
insane.
around
It's giving-
23.
It's giving Leah Michelle Glee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very that era.
It's also like first photo album of Christina Aguilera, like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a few of these. Yeah, there.
I'm 23.
It's the most Disney
my God.
Channel era
Yeah,
like pop star at that time.
Yeah.
the boobs, the cleavage, though.
Yeah.
She said, "Hey."
Exactly. And this was my hair. This was my hair forever. It was like straight with a little angle.
So I can't imagine you without bangs.
Oh, I know.
Did you
So
have
funny.
bangs?
I had
when you-
bangs for I had no bangs for a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember it.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's weird.
This photo is insane.
No!
Okay, so there's a
What's
photo.
happening?
There's a photo. It's Amanda. You are against a door, but only your hand is in focus.
Why
and
is
and
the-
I don't know
it's not
what
even-
What
It's
is
the
the
wedge.
purpose of
I don't know
this?
what I'm doing.
It's not a ring finger. It's not a ring. It's
No.
not like.
Were you trying to be a hand model?
I don't know. My first finger and my thumb is touching. She told me to do this. I don't know why I needed a close up of my hands.
This is the most insane photo I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
And why are my hands doing this?
And why is it the wedge that we're focused on? Like this is the center point.
Is it like you lost the game kind of thing?
Yeah.
guys, I don't know. Like I look back at these, and by the way, these photos are printed. I still have them.
No.
Yes, I do. Here's another one.
Another super. I can't believe you're like 23, 24.
Also,
You
I-
look
Yeah,
like
you
a
look.
teenager.
Yeah.
I know. In my 20s, I looked like a teenager forever.
Mm.
And now I look like a 60-year-old woman, don't I?
No, you
No.
don't.
So-
50.
Hey!
Hi.
So this one, I remember my sister lived in Africa. My little sister lived in Kenya for like a
Okay.
year, and I never took this bracelet off.
Oh.
And it was like tied by a thing. And I look at these headshots and I'm like, why? What is going on? It's
You
like falling
showered with
apart.
it?
I showered with it.
You
of
had
course.
sex with it.
Stop it.
Oh.
Yes, I did. So this picture.
Stop it. Yes.
What is great with this picture is my hand isn't holding up my head. It's
It's
just
just there.
resting
It's
just
in my
there.
hair.
You're kind of saluting.
I'm like,
I like it.
yeah, this is Channel 7 time. I will say Channel 7 was probably my worst job ever.
Okay.
Because I was so stressed.
So the news, Google, and PSAs.
So this was my stressful time. Okay.
and then modeling. So wait, you have a modeling like card. When did you
it's
model?
called a Z card. So when I was working
Your
at Mohawk
waist was
Bend,
27?
yeah, I was really tiny.
Oh my God.
I was like 120 when I moved here.
Oh.
Yeah, I
This was
too
here?
thin. I was too
This
thin.
was here.
This is LA. This is
Yeah,
Santa
look,
Monica.
this is definitely LA. Look at that.
So
Dude, in this photo, Amanda has a facial expression that I don't think I've ever seen from Amanda. You
A Brazilian vampire.
look like someone who I would immediately be like, oh, she hates me.
Yeah.
I haven't even talked to
people
her.
thought, really, truly, people forever when I worked at Mohawk Bend thought that I hated them.
That's so
That
funny.
was my look. So like I worked at Mohawk Bend and I got scouted there. Like my first year
Oh.
working there for Blaze Models.
Blaze.
And it was I should have never
Did
done. Look at
Blaze
these
model?
booties. Look at
Did
these booties.
Blaze models Blaze Media whatever put you in that outfit?
Yes. They
That-
put me in this
she's
outfit,
wearing
which is horrific.
High-waisted like shorts
horrific.
with a salmon button down and a black blazer. She's got tan
It's
wedges.
And no, they're camel colored.
Camel.
They're awful.
It's an outfit you'd never see anyone wear on a normal day.
And you know where I am? I'm outside of their offices, obviously,
Oh my god.
taking these photos. And I remember this picture where why is my part starting back here?
You know,
Flipped.
weirdly, I like the hair.
Okay, well, that's good. And I was on the side of the road in Santa Monica, and people were walking by, and they were like, "You have a bruise on your leg." I'm like, "Okay, thank you."
It's kind of giving Kristen Stewart with the shade, if like it was like shaved right there.
Yeah. No, I modeled for a while, but mainly my modeling career was I did ads for Uber.
Okay.
I did like photo ads for Uber. That's not on here. And then I went and tried on. I basically went to places and tried on jeans, and people were like, "Yeah, you need to be a little bit thinner." And I was at my thinnest. I was
Holy
actually at a place where I
shit.
was like too thin,
Right.
Oh, dude, it's so
and they're like, "You
toxic.
need to be thinner." And I was like,
That's
"Okay."
So insane. And then now we have more modern day headshots.
Yeah, model talent agency.
We have Dr. Amanda.
That is Dr. Amanda.
This is your
Like,
Grey's Anatomy
Why
headshot.
was I put in a doctor outfit?
I have no
Is that
idea.
literally a doctor's outfit?
It's
or
like
is it...
no, it's a pink blazer, but in the picture,
This
it
is
looks-
recent.
This is like
Oh.
5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
This
I
looks
just saw that
recent.
hair.
Oh, so my hair grew all the way down to here, and then I cut it again. This is
Mm.
not my hair. This is when I cut it really short the
Wow.
last time. Yeah, I really cut my hair off.
And then we have Sarah Christ.
Motorcycle.
Oh my god, that is Sarah Christ.
It literally is a photo of Sarah Christ. I don't. It's you in a leather jacket. This is what you would probably send for like CSI.
Sure, yeah, I would. Except I definitely sent this. My manager sent this for Smosh.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Literally,
This
I'm
is the
pretty
headshot that was sent for
I'm,
Smosh.
I'm pretty positive.
That is so
because
funny.
I think Ian was like, "Yeah, your headshot was really intense."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it got you in the door.
It got me in the door.
And now
got
you're
a
playing. And now you're
conversation
playing Sarah
started.
Christ.
And now I'm playing Sarah Christ, and the red background really
red
works well with
Really
the color.
makes it intense. Wow. We all have good headshots.
We all have good headshots, and we've
Yeah.
all been through different phases of our life.
So I think the ultimate lesson we learned today is don't work at NBC News.
Okay.
Don't work at Google.
Mhm.
And don't do a very specific type of PSA that I did
That's good.
over 10 years ago.
But remember that all of those led us to a place where now we work at Smosh, and I feel like I'm working in heaven.
The tools in our tool belt are
The tools in our tool belt
yeah, are tooling.
are tooling.
My tools, Nickelodeon, Disney,
Yes.
PSA,
Ooh.
Ooh, my tools, the news, and
Dunkin' Donuts.
My tools, honey chipotle chicken crispers, and sweet life of Zach and coding.
And yeah, coding. I more
Coding.
now think of steak.
Oh yeah.
Steak.
Let's go microwave some steak.
Let's do it. Well,
Chance.
that was that was fucking great.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
That was sick as hell.
Guys, we did it. I'm a model and a doctor.
Chance, thanks for being here,
for
man.
being
Of course.
We need to make a charcuterie board sometime
yeah.
so that you can really like do
absolutely.
Ooh, can we?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
it right. All right, let's do it.
Done and done.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, bye.
Smosh Mouth, thanks for coming. Bye.